Hi all, and welcome to my Selenium course. It's David Samach from Agile Quality blog. In this video, we are going to see how we can select elements from web pages through the name selector. It's the first video from a bunch of series of videos related to this topic. So subscribe to the channel to be notified. So in this video, I will present how we access web page element using the name selector. So the first thing that we are going to do is to initialize our driver, which are going to do by saying I iWeb driver. Let's call it simply driver. You can choose whatever name you want in your application. New Firefox driver. Uh, Equals so. Um, if you can see here, we have two errors. One for the web driver. This is why because this has happened because we are not using the right references. So we can simply go to show potential fixes and add using OpenQA Selenium. We passed the first issue. And for the Firefox driver, we can do the same thing, or in your code, simply add these references at the beginning of the program so you don't have to handle this issue. So the second thing that we need to do in our program is to call the navigate to the site we want to find the element. So in our case, I will navigate to Google and search for the search box element. So the first thing that we want to do is to copy the web URL and simply go to the driver dot go uh, go um, navigate of course navigate dot go to URL. Mm, okay, now we initialize the driver, we tell him where we want him to access to, and now we will want to create an iWeb element to identify the search box. So we're going to use the search box name. You can go to the search field, inspect, and as you can see, we have a variety of attributes we can use such as class, the attribute class. Um, but in our case, we will search for the name. So in our code, we would like to access the search box using its name, and in our case, it's simply Q. So in order to do it, we can go back to our code and create new iWeb element. Let's call it search box driver. Find element by name. As you can see, there are many options we can use, but in this video, I will use the name. Uh, so in our case, it was simply Q. Okay, so now in our application, we can see that we have the search box find by its name, and if we want to, in our code, we will usually want to identify that element is actually existing in the tested application. So the first thing that we will need to do is to identify if it's existing or not. So in order to do it, we can simply use an if-else case. So if let's see, search box is displayed, so we will check if the element is displayed in the URL and return true or false. So if it displayed, simply print for let's say something like element is there, test can start now, and add something like, in other case, we can simply do something like this, and it is missing aborting board test. Okay, so now let's run it. It will take time on this computer, but it's a good start for us. So the first thing that our code will do is to open the URL. As you can see, we open the site. We'll navigate to Google, and now we will try to find the search box, and let's see the result. So I can, as you can see, actually find the element and stating that the test can start now. So this is the end of this video. As you saw, it's very relatively an easy thing to use the name attribute of web page element, and that's it for now.